Hello students. So today we are going to learn lesson number 4, determiners in English language. What are determiners? First of all, a determiner is a word which identifies the noun that is being referred to in a sentence. Don't you think this is quite boring to understand? Now let's find out what is a determiner in actual terms. Students, every noun can be specified by using determiner before it. Let's find out how. You know that there are adjectives also which describes a noun, but there is a difference or there are difference between the two, that is a determiner and adjectives. Before we learn the difference between the determiners and adjectives, we should know the types of determiners. There are various types of determiners. First, we have articles. Articles we have already read in the previous topic or in the previous video I have given you. So, what are articles? Articles, you know, there are two types of articles, definite articles and indefinite articles, that is a and the. Next we have demonstratives. If you remember the 4 words which I have told you, they are this, that, these and those. These 4 words are demonstratives. If we place them before a noun, they are known as determiners. Next type of determiner is possessives. My, our, your, his, her, its, their. These all are possessives or a type of determiners. Next we have distributives, that is either, neither, each, every. These are distributive determiners. Then the next one is quantifiers. Now what are they? They tells you the quantity of the noun, like some, any, much, many, several, a lot of. These are some quantifiers. Then last one is interrogatives. Now you are getting interrogatives has the words which ask the question like what, which, whose. These are some common interrogatives. Now you might be thinking that ma'am, you are telling us that determiners do specify the noun in the sentence. Yes students, to make noun particular or more specific in the sentence, we use determiners, and to give more information about the noun there, and then we use adjectives. You can see in your book itself that there are some differences. First is, both determiners and adjectives modify nouns, but in different ways. A determiner indicates exactly which noun is being talked about in a sentence, and an adjective describes the noun and gives us more information about it. For example, the monuments of Delhi are known for their beautiful architectural design. Here, monuments of Delhi. Just keep this in mind. The determiner the exactly points out which monuments are being talked about. And the adjective beautiful describes the noun design. So you can see the difference that a determiner is pointing out exactly the noun in the sentence. Next difference is, adjectives can have different degrees of comparisons like positive degree, superlative and comparative, but determiners cannot be graded. Here for example, sweet, sweeter, sweetest, beautiful, more beautiful, most beautiful. But can you grade the determiners like the? No, it's wrong totally. Next we have, adjectives may be placed either before or after a noun. Yes, this one is important, or the key difference between determiner and adjective. A determiner can be placed only before a noun. That means, let's have a look on examples. She has a charming voice. Here, voice is the noun. Then we have her voice is charming. In both the sentences, the word charming is adjective and it can be placed before the noun or after the noun. It will not create any difference. But let's look on the next example. Keep these books on the shelf. Here, these is your determiner and placed before a noun, books. You have several shirts to choose from. Here, if you put several somewhere means after the noun, the whole meaning of the sentence will be changed. And the next one is, adjectives are not affected by the quantity of the noun. Yes, this one is also a key point or a key difference. It remains the same for both the singular and the plural form of the noun. Determiners change according to the quantity of noun. Let's have a look on an example. A new book and the new books. Here, the adjective new remains the same in both cases, but the determiner changes. With one book, we are putting a, and with several books, we are using the. But the adjective new remains same in both the cases, whether the noun is plural or singular. Now I have told you the types of determiners already. Let's just talk about them in detail. Demonstratives. What are they? Demonstrative points to and indicate specific nouns. There are 4 demonstratives, that is this, that, these and those. Let's have a look on it. Anything which is kept far from you, we'll use that for that thing. And if anything is nearer or is kept nearer to you, you will use this over there. But if that thing is plural in number or many in number, you will be using these for the nearer things and those for the farther things. Basically, if we put them before a noun, they will be known as demonstrative determiners. Next, we have possessives. What are possessives? My house, your house, his shirt, her pen, their house, its tail. Here, in these, you are getting that something is being possessed by someone, like this is my house or my house is the largest among the all. So here, my, her, his, our, your, these all are possessive determiners. Next, we have distributives. Yes, students, what are they? They refer to a group of people or things or to individual members of the group. They are either, neither, each and every. Now, where do we use them? When we talk about a group of people or things or to individual members of the group. How can we differentiate? Either and neither. Both of them are used to show the choice. For example, either Ramesh or Mahesh can solve this question. Here I am putting a positive choice, either Ramesh or Mahesh. Any one of them can do this. It is a positive thing. But if I say neither Ramesh nor Mahesh can do this or can solve this problem, then it is a negative choice. That means when we have 2 persons and we have a choice to be done, there we can use either and neither. Then here we have next one, that is each. Each and every, they go hand in hand. Each is used when we refer to individual members of group, and every is used when we refer to a group as a whole. Like each student has to submit his assignment on time. Every class will submit this assignment. Here each is referring to one or only one or all the students separately or individually, but every is denoting the whole group at the same time. Next we have quantifiers. What are they? Students, quantifiers tells you the quantity. First of all, quantity of noun. Quantifiers denotes the number or the quantity. They can be used with countable as well as uncountable nouns. Some commonly used quantifiers are some, any, much, may, several, for, few, a few, the few, little, a little, and the little. So let's get started with this. Keep this in mind. Little, a little, and the little tells you the uncountable noun or tells you about the uncountable things. And few, a few, the few tells you the quantity of countable nouns. And it talks about a very small quantity of the countable noun. And some, any, much, and many refers to a reasonable amount of something. It is usually used with uncountable nouns, but may also be used with countable nouns too. We'll talk about it later, but first let's talk about little, a little, and the little. Take an example first. The old lady has little money left with her. That means not much money. She has the money which she needs only. That is, there was a lady, there was only a little milk left in the bottle. Means only a small amount of milk, by which the purpose will not be completed. Then we have one more thing, that is, we must save the little money that we still have with us. Here we have very little money, but by this amount we can clear our purpose. Now in the case of few, a few, and the few, we use these when we talk about a very small quantity of countable nouns. For example, few people in this village can read and write. Means only a small number of people can do that. Then we have I will meet you a few days later. Means not many days, a very small period of time or a couple of days later. Then the few children we spoke to were very happy with the changes made in the swimming pool. That means all that we need are there. Means जितने children हमें चाहिए वहाँ पर वो सब available हैं. That means all that we want are there. Then further what I have told you to say or tell, that is some, any, much, and many. Here these tells you the amount of something. Here some is used as a positive statement, and they can both, or they can used with both uncountable noun as well as countable noun. Here I have some friends. Here you are not getting how many friends, only some friends you have. Friends is a countable noun and you are using some over there. And other example is I have some work to be done. So here work is an uncountable noun. Still we are using some over there. That means some can be used with both either uncountable or countable noun. Keep this in mind that some is used with positive statements and any is used with negative statement. Like, do you have I do you have any idea where she was? Or one more example, I do not have any idea about my friends. But if I want to say in positive manner, I'll be speaking I have some idea. So when you have a positive things, you will use some, and if you have negative impact, then you will be using any in the sentence. And next we have much and many. Both show the quantity. Much is used with uncountable nouns and many is used with countable nouns. How much time do we have to complete the test papers? How many minutes are left for the bell to ring? Here, much is used with the noun time, which is uncountable in nature, and many is used with minutes, which can be counted easily. I hope this you have understood. Now let's move further to the interrogatives. Now what are they? Interrogatives are used for asking questions. This you all know that interrogatives are the words which we use to ask questions. For example, which lesson are you talking about? Whose bag has been stolen? What is your opinion on this subject? So here you can see that these words are making questions. So it is the whole chapter, determiners. Hope that the chapter is clear to you all. Still you have any query, you can ask me in the comments below. Thank you.